Okay, got the aircon on. 30 degrees C. Wow, this is a heat wave. Don't get usually that in the UK, do we? I set up my climate control, so I turned it on from in the office. I set it up to 16 degrees. Rather than obviously in the winter when it heats the car. Don't forget in the summer you can set it to cool the car. So it's lovely and about 17 degrees when I got inside. So, awesome. And up in front is another Leaf, as you may have just seen. Forest Dean. And this is local. I'm only a mile away from home. No, less than that, really half a mile away. Following a BMW i8, which is pretty impressive. Oh, you're gonna get a side-on view now. So if I come across the road a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's pretty impressive. I'm gonna follow it, in fact, because I'm good like that. I like following cars. There you go. So you get more of a view of it. I might even have a chat with the owner. But I'm going to park up here. There we go. Look at that. You get a side-on view and everything. Awesome. So I did. I went out and chat with him. Wow, what a car. Looks. I quite like the look of it. I don't like the skinny little tyres actually, but what I do like is the just the look of it. It looks like a supercar. I've got to get out of here now. People walking in my way, which is absolutely typical. But no, he was saying he gets about 38 miles per gallon out of it. I think like most people, just floor it. It is a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit of a toy, isn't it, really? It's not really a, I don't know. I don't expect hardly any of the owners who own that sort of value of car are going for the miles per gallon. Whereas in a Tesla, same money I suppose, I think it is same money, you get it anyway. You get the performance out of it. You get the miles per gallon, which are huge, you know, not miles per gallon, you know what I mean. You get really, really good economy and is essentially a supercar. Is it a supercar, Tesla? P85D? Don't know. Supercar performance. It's really just a family car, isn't it? But it's supercar performance. Yeah, looks nice though. And anyway, I thought I was just leaving kids school play. And I just drove by. I thought, wow, it's right outside my back door. So that's pretty neat. And he's got a Forest accent. So you're a Milbert. Like me, he's got a Gloucester accent. By the way, I haven't got a Forest accent. I've got a Gloucester accent. So he's local. Interesting. But wasn't really interested in the miles per gallon thing, I don't think. I think he thought I was going to ask him for a ride in it, because he was a bit edgy, but I wasn't really that interested in going for a ride in it. For one, you can't get in and out of it unless you can do the splits and a bridge. So, there's the Leafs. And Mum's had a bit of an accident apparently. Oh, all looks good. All looks nice. Saying stop it. Oh, and then it starts to go a bit wrong here. Yeah. Reversed into a wall. So flip. Yeah, it's a shame because it's got that good and proper. Lovely new Leaf. What do you think?
I'm an hopeless driver, typical woman driver, absolute rubbish.
It's a shame it wasn't just this though, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it's a plastic, just rip this off and get a brand new one put in.
Yeah,
but
it as well.
Unfortunately, it's snagged right into there.
Yes.
It's obviously part of the body, which you can't replace. So, we'll find out how much that's going to cost, and I'll let you guys know in case any of you do the same thing.
They're not like you two, are they? They're not a woman, and they're not hopeless drivers.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It'd be interesting to see how much it costs to sort of get that sort of repair done, because you need a new rear bumper. But actually, from this side, it looks all right still. Let's say if you stand here, like wow, look at that, nice new Leaf. So, I haven't smashed mine up yet, which is good. Oh my goodness. Who puts away who puts away that like that? Honestly, that is bizarre. Oh dear. And it's raining. And we got another one. Another leaf. Hello. Ah, brilliant, isn't it? Putting things away like that. Anyway, saw a Nissan Leaf on the other side of the motorway being picked up by a tow truck. That's the first one I've ever seen. There was I've gone to 2 charges north and south today, picking up the parcels. And when I arrived at my first one, there was an Outlander on the right hand side of me. Then 5 minutes later, another Outlander arrived, and there was no space because we were both charging. And then on the last one you just saw, there's a black Nissan Leaf charging there, and then I started charging, so there was no more available. And then coming back, I saw a Nissan Leaf being picked up by a tow truck. So someone wasn't having a good day. I haven't run on the motorway yet. Not yet. Still time to tick that one off. But I haven't done it yet, so which is good. But I'm fully loaded up with the old parcels and stuff on my merry way back to home. But just thought I'd mention that was the first one I've seen being towed or loaded onto the back of a lorry. It's a good advert for Nissan Leafs. Brilliant. Ooh, yes, I don't think I mentioned it either. The damage that you saw a bit earlier on to Mum's Leaf, it's approximately £450 to repair that. She's got some scratches on the front bumper as well, little minor things she's having done, which brings the bill to, I think it's about 600 quid. But they're fixing the back, so if you smash yours in like that, that's around about the quote. No idea what they're doing. I don't know if they're just filling and sanding and spraying, or replacing the whole back bumper as well, or sanding that down and filling. Don't know. The metal work will be popped out, and then I guess, and then filled and sanded and sprayed, because that can be replaced because it's part of the actual the structure of the car. So, but there you go. Don't smash out the back of your car. And that's probably all for this week's episode. Oh, I thought it was another Nissan Leaf on the side there, wasn't there? Worth noting on the breakdown thing that I've seen more broken down non-electric cars on this journey than I have electric cars. So there you go. Ignoring the fact that they're much rarer. It's only small details. See you next time, guys. 24,999 miles, which is not a bad thing. Right on the edge of 25,000. There we go, people. 25,000 miles. And ta-da! Look at that. It's like it's new. That is a lovely finish on that. Looks really, really nice. Very professionally done. Looks good. Back to normal. Like a brand new car again.